Hello. Alright, I don't know why it took me so long, but I finally figured out how to get this orientation correct. But yeah, so today I'm going to be doing a collection tour because I will be adding snow to my barn very soon. I'll probably try to make a video, like a Christmas video soon too. I do have to make a bunch of tag for it, but I plan on filming it this week. I hope everyone that celebrates has a good Thanksgiving, because I know tomorrow is Thanksgiving as I'm filming this. Yeah, anyways, let's just get into it. I'm gonna start over here with like my smaller creatures that aren't horses or equines of any type. Yeah, alright, I'll start over here. So these are all my chickens plus a few miscellaneous animals. Oh shoot. Hold on. Okay. So this is Harold, Hattie, and then these are my three. I don't know what breed of chicken they are. I don't really pay attention to that sort of thing, but this is yogurt, and then granola and berry. Then I have an army of chicks, and I've only named one of them, which is Pom Pom. I haven't named the bluebird, and then there's hello. There is 3 rats. There is oh my god, ham, cheese, and crackers. And then I have 2 squirrels, one of which I named Acorn. Over here, I've got my rabbits. I've got hibiscus, lavender, daffodil, and then lilac. Or did I say lavender or lilac? Well, yeah, you get the point. And then this is Blueberry. He's a Maine Coon. Alaska, she's a domestic short hair. Ayla, and I think she's a Bengal, this weird cat that I haven't named. Then these 2 are both domestic short hair kittens. The black and white one is Oreo, and then that one's Fudge. Over here I have some sort of shepherd, and his name is Rover. I've got my miniature schnauzer. His name is Hercules. Lucille, who's a Frenchie, or sorry, loud noises, or a French bulldog. I've got, these are all, this is my repaint of this one actually, but this is Magpie, a domestic, a lab, thinking about cats still apparently. This is Snowy, a lab, and then Hershey, also a lab. Then I've got, Umber, I think a Jack Russell Terrier, and then Yogi, who's a long-haired Chihuahua, I think. So that's all for like the little creatures. Now we're gonna move on to the equines. I'll just start over here. Oh, I guess he isn't really an equine, but this is I think Derek. I think I named him Derek, but he's just a deer. I have Stellar, who's a Pegasus. I've got Oceana, who's a unicorn. Willow, who's a Pegasus, and then over here I have Fizzy, and she's like a peachy unicorn. All mares. Then I've got 4 donkeys, one of which I'm going to repaint. This is the Pansy, and then I have, one of them is named a Violet. Oh yeah. I've got, I think of the name? Chrysanthemum, and she's, I think, in a paint donkey? I don't know. Really? Oh gosh, shaky. These are kind of like the section of the horses I don't really use that often. This is Dawn. She's a American paint horse mare. I have Regina, who's obviously named after Regina from Mean Girls. She's I think a Pantavian mare. I have Melody, and she's a Trackner. I've got Crystal, a Trackner. Then I have Spartan, and he's an Andalusian. Domino, I forget if he's a Nabstrub or Appaloosa. I think he's a Nabstrubber. And then I have Blossom, who's an Andalusian mare, and he's a stallion or gelding. I don't know. I don't really care if they're a stallion or gelding. I just say one or the other. Then I have two little foals, Delta, an Andalusian, Colt, I say is a colt, and then I have, oh my god, Strudel, who's a, I forgot what breed, but she's a filly. Then the horses I do use, for the most part at least, this is Launched into Orbit, or Orbit for short, and he is a Hanoverian gelding. This is Champagne, and not Champagne, she has a champagne coat. Her name is Cabernet, and she is a Andalusian mare. I have Delilah, who's also an Andalusian mare. I think maybe she's a Lusitano, I'm not sure. I have Summer, who is oh yeah, that's a good idea. Let's see, I've got, what's her name? Oh yeah, Summer, she's a Pantavian mare. I've got Jada, she's an Icelandic mare, and then Sparrow, and he is I think he's a Lusitano stallion. Down here, this is one of my favorite models of all time, or not models, she is one of my favorite coats of all time. Her name is Delia, and she's a Tennessee Walker, I think. Then over here I have Notchka, and she is I think she's an Irish Cob or a Vanner, or something like that, I'm not sure. And then I've got Pumpkin Spice, and she is a quarter horse mare. I've got Ginger, and she's a German riding pony mare. I have Nutmeg, I think. Yeah, Nutmeg. I'm not sure what breed she is, but she's a pony. Oh, I actually just counted. I think I have exactly 70, not counting like the donkeys, or like these guys, or them, but I have, let's see, oh god, what's her name? Hope, and she's a Belgian draft mare. I have Ember, and she's a Trackner mare. Hidalgo, and he is a paint horse stallion, I think. I've got, hello, I've got, that's not her name. I have Cinnamon, and she is a Hanoverian mare. I have Rain, and I think she's a Holsteiner mare. Then over there, I've got Aster, and I don't know what he is, but he's a stallion. Dakota, and I have, I think, exactly 70, not including the donkeys, like unicorns, or them. Yeah. I know, I'm like running out of shelf space. Anyways, let's see. Dakota, he's a Halflinger stallion. I have Salem, and he is a Trackner gelding, I think. I have Finch, and she is a Clydesdale mare. I have 22 Donuts, or Duncan for short, and I think he's a Trackner stallion or gelding. Actually, yeah, he's a gelding. Over here, I have Little Scarlet, and she's a Shetland pony mare. I have Pine, or Into the Woods, and he is I think a Black Forest stallion. Yeah, that's what they're called. And then I've got Rolo, and I think he's a paint horse stallion, but I could be wrong. I've got Caesar, and I think he's a Cobb stallion, but I'm not sure. And then I've got nope, that one's Flint. He's a Hanoverian stallion, and then I'm not exactly sure what breed this guy is, but his name is Storm, or Eye of the Storm, it's a show name, and I'm not exactly sure what breed he is, so I just say he's a Frisian Hanoverian cross. Then over here I've got Raya, and she is a Frisian mare. Over here I have Sia, who's also a Frisian mare. This is also one of my favorite models. He's named Argo, and he's a Norkier stallion, I believe. Yeah, I honestly don't know how I remember all the names. This is Sirius Black, and he is a, oh god, I think he's a quarter horse stallion, but I'm not sure. Over here, this is also one of my favorites. His name is Thunder, and he is a Pure Raza stallion. And then I've got Skyfall, or Sky for short, and she's also a Pure Raza, but she's a mare. Over here, I have Lynx, and she's a Tennessee Walker mare. Over here, I've got Atlas, and he's a Soria Mustang stallion. I have Chloe, who's a Trackner mare. I just realized how much blue is in this section. I've got a Gazer, and he is a Andalusian stallion. I have oh god, what did I name her? Now I'm blank. Oh, Cocoa Bean, and she's a Shetland pony mare. I have Calypso, or Callie for short, or Cal, and she is a Icelandic mare. I've got Ranger, and he's a Welsh pony stallion. Paris, who's a Arabian mare. Glacier, who is a or Pony for short. He's also called Pony sometimes, but she's a Connemara pony mare. I have Dove, who's a Trackner mare. I've got Mystery, who's a I think she's a Lusitano mare. Over here, I've got an exclusive Pentabian named Partly Cloudy, or Cloudy for short. And then last of the horses, or like grown horses, I have Aurora Borealis, or Aurora for short, and she's a Lupizzaner mare. Moving into foals, I have Sunny, who is a oh my god, I'm blanking on everything. She's a American Paint Horse filly. I have Ainsley, who's a Hanoverian filly. I have Dusty, who is a Pentabian colt. I have Dune, who's a Haflinger colt. Star, who's a Holsteiner filly, I think. I'm not sure. And then I have Inferno, who's a, I think he's a Holsteiner colt, but I'm not sure. Then last little row, I have Macy, who's a quarter horse filly. I have Robin, who is a Clydesdale colt. Oh god, her name goes with something else. Brioche, Brioche, I think that's how you pronounce it. And she's a, I think she's a Hanoverian filly. And then I have Brownie, and he's of course, oh my god, Arabian colt. And then I have Pavati, who's a Trackner filly. Yeah, there's a few of them. Unicorns. This is Opal, and she is a, I think she's a Pure Raza yearling. This is, oh my god. Oh yeah, Bellatrix, and she's a Arabian filly. This is Smokey, and she's a Trackner filly. Then over here I have Sterling, and he is a, I think a Holsteiner colt. And then this is actually not a Schleich, technically. This is a Papo. But his name is, I think he's a Knabstrapper colt, and his name is, let's see, what is his name? Oh yeah, Papo. Nope, not Papo. Pongo. There we go. I don't know why I said Papo. So that's all. Yeah, for the most part, her name isn't original, but I think the rest of them are. Yeah, I think that's all of them. I hope you guys have a nice day, night, afternoon, wherever you are, and have a nice Thanksgiving if you celebrate it. I'm not naming one that. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, have a nice day. Bye.